Hey girl, what's up? How are you? I'm doing fabulous, thanks for asking. I am HollyLynora. In today's video, you know I love a wear test for foundation, and this one is getting a lot of hype, you guys. A lot of hype. And it's a skin tint. So I was really intrigued. If you've been watching me, you already know skin tint is my everyday wear foundation. Like, I prefer the skin tint over medium coverage, full coverage, you name it, skin tint. We got that special connection. So when this got a lot of hype, I was like, what's the deal? We got to figure it out. That's what we're doing today. Wear test, 8+ hours. Just to let you know, if you're new here, hi. I would love it if you would subscribe and join my beauty YouTube family. But if you're new, during my wear test, I do not blot, fix it, touch it up, nothing. I let the foundation work on its own. Also, I do prime and color correct my face before applying the foundation, just as I would with any other foundation. So now that you know that, I hope you're doing fabulous, and let's get into this video. Okay, you guys, so let's get into this foundation wear test. Once again, this is the L'Oreal Skin Paradise Water Infused Tinted Moisturizer. Mine is in the shade Medium 2. This is what the packaging looks like. It's got little bubbles, I guess you would say, on the packaging. Really cute, super fun, super flirty. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of this product. The key benefits are it is infused with sunscreen. It's got an SPF of 19. It is lightweight, natural coverage, and up to 24-hour hydration. This is sounding like a summertime foundation. Awaken fresh, glowing complexion, 70% water-infused blend with aloe vera and witch hazel. Both are fantastic for your skin. Yes, oil-free, fabulous, won't clog your pores, and suitable for sensitive skin. Ooh, my sister might like this. Cool. You can get it in 12 shades. I can see as I'm looking, I am gonna say I might have gotten too dark of a shade, but it'll be okay. You know me, I'll just put it on. It's all for the wear test, honey. All for the wear test. Okay, at Ulta Beauty it is $16.99, but I got mine at Target for $13.99. I know that's not much of a difference, but if you want to save a couple bucks, go to Target. It's probably even more inexpensive at Wally World, aka Walmart. Okay, let's see what all the hype is about. If this works out and it is too dark, then it can be my summertime skin tint. Yes. Seems like a great product to wear, I don't know, if you're going on a hike or you have an outside lunch date, you're laying at the pool, because it's got your SPF in it, and aloe vera and witch hazel. Boom, looking good. Okay, so as always when I do a foundation wear test, I like to treat all the foundations the same, give each one a fair shot. So I am going to color correct and prime my face just like I would any other foundation. Okay, skin is ready to go, primed, color corrected. So let's get into this skin tint. I love skin tints, I really do. So let's get into it. Mine is in the shade Medium 2. I'm gonna do this side with a beauty blender and this side with a makeup brush. Let's go. Let's put it on the back of my hand so I can show you guys. So it looks like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to shear that out for sure. Okay, so it's kind of thick like a mousse. Certainly not liquidy. The last mousse product that I tried was La Mer, and I wasn't too impressed. Okay, yeah. So this is dark, but since it's a skin tint, I've got some wiggle room to shear it out. So it blends beautifully. That's definitely a first impression. Blends very flawlessly. And yeah, that's not, I went a little too dark, but that's okay. To be light coverage, it's covering really well. It's very skin-like. And it certainly blurred the discoloration, the redness, the purpleness under my eyes. So this is like barely there type stuff. Like looking in a magnified mirror, it hardly even looks like I have a product on my skin. Whoa. Okay, so medium 2 is a little too dark for me, but it's okay. I'm just gonna wear it. We're doing a wear test. We're seeing what this stuff is about. And this side will be the brush side. We'll start with that much and see how it goes. Doesn't really have a scent. Let me add a little more. Oh, and you get 1 fluid ounce of product, which is a good amount. So this stuff definitely has an orange undertone. Oh. I'm gonna finish this side off with a beauty blender because I like how that finishes better. But I prefer a beauty blender with pretty much all foundations. Okay, so I think I have sheared it out as much as I can. Definitely has, medium 2, definitely has some orange undertones in it, but that's okay. It's my fault because I got too dark of a shade. But we're gonna keep pushing. So far, it is super, super lightweight, which is a good thing. I like lightweight, especially if you're planning on using this for your summertime foundation. Very light coverage. It covered my under eyes minimally, which is fine. It claims to be light coverage. It is. My pores look really good, but I'm also wearing the Blur and Smooth primer that I love from Maybelline. It certainly didn't emphasize on texture or anything. My skin looks very smooth. It looks good for a light coverage foundation. I can see what all the hype is about. It's very pretty, very lightweight, and it's got the SPF in it. Let me give you an up close look. You can see it just looks very, very skin-like. Like it looks like I hardly have anything on. If it was my right color, I don't know if you'd be able to tell if I had anything on. Okay, let's get this wear test crack-a-lackin'. I am going to go in with this concealer. This is from Wet n Wild. It is one of my new favorites. If you've been watching me, you already know that I love the Revlon Photo Ready Concealer. One of my top favorites, and this one just snuck its way up there. It is beautiful, blends like a dream. It's $3.99. This concealer, oh, it's everything. And if you did like me and get too dark of a shade, your concealer will certainly tone everything down. Watch how easily this stuff blends, like no joke. Look at that. It's beautiful. And it's long lasting. I tested it out last night to be exact. Whew, okay, that is so much better. Everything is toned down. I'm looking fairly like myself again. Gosh, that concealer is beautiful. I mean, it has blended in just like the skin tint. It has absolutely like just meshed right into the skin tint. That concealer is flawless. Good grief. Good job, Wet n Wild. Okay, so I am going to finish my makeup and I will be right back. We'll get this wear test started. Okay, you guys, I am back and ready to start this wear test. Let me clock the time for you. It is 10:15 in the morning. We got a good early start today. I am ready to go nowhere. But I am gonna do like some household chores, and for some odd reason, when you're up and ready, all the tasks seem less daunting, if you will. Like you're ready to take on the day, whether you go somewhere or not, right? So give me the vacuum. I'm ready. Okay, first impressions of this. First impression is yes, I got a shade that was too dark, but we did manage to sheer it out, calm it down, so it's okay. It does feel very, very lightweight. I will say that for sure. I will say I'm giving it extra points already because of the SPF in it. This summer, I've already decided I'm going to be really careful about my time in the sun. Definitely gonna be sure I have the SPF, definitely gonna take care of my skin. My mom will be proud. But this with SPF 19, I think that's perfect for just your everyday wear. Summertime, it's hot, you should wear sunscreen year round, but you know what I'm saying, summertime, sun's definitely out. The blendability of this, the fact that I did get a shade too dark and I was able to sheer it out, blend it out with ease, no problem. That is wonderful. That's a great first impression for me, though it is a skin tint, so skin tint should definitely be able to sheer out, no problem. I will say that my pores, what pores? They look gone. Like, my skin looks really, really good. I am impressed because this is just a skin tint. It's playing well with others. We're, you know, doing the dang thing. So I will be back for a midday check-in at like 2. It doesn't matter. I will see you in just a little bit. Boom. I'm back, baby. And it is 2:01. We are here for a midday check-in. And first thing that I've noticed, if you have excessively oily skin, you may want to steer clear. As you can see, I don't even need to point it out. This is being shot with natural lighting coming through, so you can really see there is a dewiness already in the foundation. So if your skin already produces that dewiness and maybe too much of that dewiness, I don't think you're gonna like this. Just being honest. If you have dry skin, you may love this. This is the dewiness you have been searching for, my friend. But I have noticed that it is looking just a bit shiny. But I'm not going to touch it up, put more on, blot, none of the above. I'm still just gonna keep wearing it, and I will be back for the last check-in. And we will see how this foundation does. My pores still look really, really good though. Like, it looks good. It's just if you have oily skin, be careful. Okay, I'll see you back here in a little bit. It's check-in time. All right, we have made it. It is 5:56. I said 6 o'clock, but I'm early. That means we are just a few minutes shy of wearing this for 8 hours on the dot. Actually, 6:15 would be 8 hours on the dot if we're really clocking time here. But I am here. I am ready to give my final thoughts on this foundation and to let you know if it is Holly approved or not. I have reviewed a lot of foundations. I've got a lot of foundations under my belt. Okay. So this one, first things first, I want to tell you that if you have excessively oily skin, let's skip this one. If that's you, that's probably all you need to know. Thanks for watching. Because like I said in my earlier check-in, the product already contains a dew. As you can see, my skin is very dewy. I haven't touched up, I haven't blotted, I haven't added more or taken any off. You know the drill. But I can see through here, which normally I can just see it through here. That's where my oil secretion just kind of tends to go. With this foundation, I see it through here as well, and I can feel it, that it's not just the product, that it's my skin, which isn't a bad thing. I'm certainly not dissing this foundation. I am just saying it's something that you should be aware of. If you have the oily skin and you don't have it under control, this is not going to help. If you have dry skin and you are just looking for that glow, that soft yet natural finish with just a luminous glow, this will be your best friend, okay? It is a beautiful foundation, and for me to not have touched it up, blotted, yada yada yada, it looks beautiful. This truly is just very skin-like, very radiant, very just glowy, and I'm gonna say it's going to be like the summertime go-to for minimalists in the makeup game, for those, you know, pool days where you want to look cute, you know, for whomever, but you still got to put on that SPF. I mean, it's just a beautiful yet very easy blendability, accessibility, beginner friendly. It's just a very easy foundation in all the categories. Skin tint, excuse me. So would I recommend this? Totally. You go get yours. If you have normal skin or dry skin or normal to dry skin, then I would say yes, please, please get this. But if your skin is oily, but mine is normal to oily. Sorry, I'm like going into depth with this, but I don't want it to be misconstrued. So if you have like super oily skin, if your skin doesn't have a normal in the category, if it's just straight oily, stay clear. But normal to oily, like that's my skin, and it looks just fine. In fact, I feel like it just looks radiant. It's not patchy. It's like it just melted right into the skin. Your girl approves. Okay, I am now going to wash this off, not because I don't like it, but because it is time for me to relax, do a little skincare, do a little self-care, and just spend the rest of my evening chillaxing. So, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. It is always so much fun to hang out with you guys, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.